All right, we are looking at another coding bat. We're in arrays 2. We're going to look at sum67. So return the sum of the numbers in the array, except ignore sections of numbers starting with a 7 and extending to the, or starting with a 6 and extending to the next 7. Every 6 will be followed by a 7. Return 0 for no numbers. So make sure here too that you're looking at it. When I did this the first time, I did it wrong. You don't want to actually count the 7. You want to start counting again after the 7. So again, 1, 1, 6, 7, 2 returns a 4 because I don't count the 6 or the 7. Okay, so probably a couple different ways to do this, but what I did was I set a couple variables here. So first I need to set a sum. Oh, sorry, and then actually let me remember to put the size up. So first I set an integer sum, and I set it equal to 0, because it does say to return 0 if there are no numbers. So I'm going to say return sum, and this is actually going to be my last line. Now in between, what I did was I set a Boolean and called it count me, and I started off as true because we're basically going to count at the start. And what I'm going to do is loop through my array. If I get to a 6, I'm going to say let's turn that to false, and if I get to a 7, I'm going to say let's put that back as true. And then in the middle, I'm just going to count them if I need to. So I'm going to basically say if, oops, sorry, hold on, I got to start with my loop. So and I'm going to use a for each loop. So int number in nums. And so I can say if number equals 6, then I'm going to say count me equals false. I'm also going to say, okay, if number equals 7, then count me equals true. But I don't actually want to flip that over until the very end, because if I do get a 7, I don't want to count the 7. I want to count it starting the next round. So I'm going to put that in the middle, or in the end. And then in the middle, what I'm going to put is essentially something that says to count me. So I'm going to say if count me, then sum plus equals number. So what this is saying is if count me is true, then I add the number in. So if I hit a 6, it turns to count me to false. I don't add my number. I hit a 7, it returns to true. The next time around, I would get back and I would count it again. So I hit go. Everything looks perfect, and that's it. Hope you got the answer too. Thanks.